attacking you good. I'm asking you. So your forefathers, your foremothers, your ancestors ate pretty clean, I guess. They wore dresses and head wraps. Where did they get it from? From Africa?
Like just the culture.
The culture.
But
We gonna help you out. From their forefathers. I agree with you. Now, let's read that. Let's read where they got it from. Get dresses. We gonna come back to the food and dietary.
I want to say this. Some of it, because my grandmother's dad was Native American, and they didn't all the way fully dress.
These people right here.
Native American.
Yeah.
Not them. No. My granddad, he was dark. And he had dark, thick
so
hair.
not him, but him.
He was more like colored. So yes,
okay.
like us.
They wear stuff like this, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You know what these is?
Skirts, pretty much, but
These are fringes, and these are hosen right here.
yeah.
Did you know that was all historical or biblical? Did you know that?
Yeah, they cover up.
Did you know that was biblical?
I know that the Bible does say like to clothe yourself.
How?
It's a color.
We're gonna have it.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
How did men dress before time? Get Exodus 28:42. So we're gonna go through it a little bit slow. Now you see this right here? You see this right here? You see these right here? These are pants.
Right.
This is a garment. Men dressed a certain way, women dressed a certain way. The reason your grandmother or your Native American grandmother, grandparents dressed a certain way is because they got it from their fathers. That was their culture. Men didn't wear dresses like Young Thug, Kanye, what's that, Kid Cudi. They didn't wear dresses like them.
But you consider that a dress?
This is not a dress.
It's called something different, but it looks
What
like
is
a dress.
I keep saying a four-time. Way back, where did dresses end at? Where did they end at? She's trying so hard to keep her mouth closed. Damn. It's all love out here. It is what it is.
At the ankle.
At the ankle. Gotcha. That's biblical. That's biblical, historical. Our grandmothers didn't wear it. Matter of fact, it's another one. All right, look at this. Even in the cotton fields, what was our women wearing?
But that was literally European clothing. That was European clothing.
Sure.
That was a style. That was like a culture.
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I asked her, you sure? She don't.
Okay, I'm okay.
We're not gonna play that.
But
you
yes,
good.
that's what white women wore. That's
Last time I checked, like men, look at the men. Right? This is just European clothing right here too.
I mean, it could have been made by slaves.
But the point I'm trying to make is, men didn't, even before time, men did not wear dresses.
I just know that we was not wearing that in Africa.
You sure? From what you know. Okay. Like, don't get discouraged. You can ask questions up here. Watch this.
This is the book of Exodus chapter 28 verse 42. And thou shalt make them linen breeches to cover their nakedness. From the loins even unto the thighs they shall reach.
So, linen breeches. Y'all ever been down south? What do they call breeches? Breeches. Pull up your breeches. Shorts?
Shorts.
But he said loins all the way to the what? Exactly. Well, not underwear. Not underwear. Somebody look up breeches. Daniel 3 verse 21. Pull up your breeches, son. Those were breeches. They spell breeches, though. I'm sorry. It's okay. Breeches. You down south. All right, I got you. All right, watch this.
Daniel chapter 3 and verse 21.
What?
Then the hats and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fierce furnace. Verse 22.
Right. Yeah. It says these men were bound in their hosen. Men wore hosen. We wore breeches. Women never wore breeches or hosen. They wore dresses. That was the point we was trying to make out. Your grandmothers then wore dresses because that was our custom. You understand?
If I had a choice of where I wanna be,
You can see me running to the battleground.
front line, first infantry.
I wanna be the first one there to get down.
I would die on a daily.
I'm coming up to sacrifice me right now.
Put me in the army of the Most High. Put me in the army of the Most High. Milk dripping from my cheek, but I put down the rattle, for thou was girding me with strength for the battle. God handed me.
You understand?
From West Africa.
When they-
Because my other thing is there are still like ancient African tribes,
Okay.
right, in Africa
Yes.
who don't have the same attire.
Why is that? Because there's a difference between the Israelites and the Africans. You understand?
So all black people are not Israelites.
Just because you're black don't make you an Israelite. That is
Well,
correct.
we are because most of our people came from West
All right.
Africa.
Okay. Look at this. How you doing, sister? How you doing?
You see that?
You see it?
Okay, yeah, bridges.
Outside of the European attire, you see what breeches are? She can't even give me a yes. Ouch. You see what breeches are? Breeches. When he said Aaron and his sons wore breeches, he was talking about this right here. Men did not wear dresses. So the reason I'm bringing this out is that your grandmothers, your great-grandmothers, your great-great-grandmothers were wearing dresses because that was our custom. Women never wore pants. Men, we didn't wear dresses. That's why you see it. Even in our captivity, they never put dresses on us because that's cross-dressing. It was ostracized back then. It was ostracized. You can't even be homosexual. But now you LGBTQ Obama, yes you can marry a man. You can do whatever now. But before time you couldn't do that. Everything has been changed up. And it's to cause confusion. Now you don't associate wearing dresses with your custom. You wear a dress because you feel like it. You think because I feel like it. A man can wear a wig now. Before he couldn't do that. Breast transplants, all of this other stuff, all these additions is because the so-called white man has put confusion in the land. That's what he's doing. So that's why you don't know what your custom is no more. Now you think it's because I have the free will to do what I want to do. Your forefathers didn't do that. What's your question?
Y'all very founded in the Bible. Right? What do you think about like voodoo and voodoo?
Second?
Like voodoo and voodoo.
Yeah.
Other ancient African religions, spirituality. And it's also blended.
You know more. You know a lot about it. What do you think about voodoo? Let's ask her.
I don't think we should like get into that because it's like more of the demon type stuff, like zodiac signs.
Okay.
It's just in my opinion.
Okay, that's her opinion. All right. How about you? What's your name? Mary. What you think about voodoo?
I have no opinion.
You have no opinion?
Devil stuff, I guess.
Voodoo and voodoo. Okay. How about you? All praise you gave me an answer. The whole point is, what is my thoughts on voodoo? Our forefathers didn't practice voodoo. Oh, and the wickedness, of course, yes. They did a lot of stuff of evil. But they go to... Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
From what I know, right? White men provided the Bible. Oh, hell no! Right? But Africans already had certain spirituality. While we look up and down the coast, the Americas, Northern and South America, all the way up and down, you have different forms of different religions from different African traditions. So different tribes throughout Africa believe in different things. So that's my main thing as to why are we centering the Bible around everything.
Right. All right. So let's just us up here. I'm not gonna speak as far as being learned, But we just don't say a lot of stuff, and we don't have nothing to prove it. You understand? The Bible did not come from white men. That's it. That's it. Let's just prove
So
it.
we had it when we
Oh,
was shit.
I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk.
No, we had it.
I didn't address that last time. Get that first Maccabees 3 and 48. Alright, so let's look at this. The Baptist religion came from John Smith. The Mormon religion came from Joseph Smith. 1608. Where was we? Getting brought into captivity. 1830. We haven't even got emancipated yet. Where was we? Still in slavery. These religions came from white people. The Seventh-day Adventist religion came from Ellen G. White, another white woman. Look at her. Now, Charles T. Russell, Jehovah's Witness, Pentecostal. You notice something? All of these religions that black people follow today has been started by white people. Notice, it didn't say the Bible came from them. It says that these religions came from them. So, case in point. Thank you. So, it was in existence prior to voodoo coming on the scene. You know where voodoo and all that other stuff come from? I see a plant, I want to worship it. I'm going to create something that suits what I want to do. And we can prove that today. Every single religion out here came from y'all lust. Y'all lust. It didn't come from God. I can prove it. I mean, we can just prove it.
Voodoo and voodoo.
Same thing to me. It's all wickedness. It's not of God. Watch this.
Voodoo is
First Maccabees, watch this. First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid up in the book of the law, wherein the heathen have sought to paint the likeness of their images.
Give me the one. Is it verse 41?
That's okay.
But they burned the book of the law. You know what I'm talking about though, right? Give me that. Somebody else give me Romans 1 and 21. All these religions came from so-called. How you doing, sis? We try to dialogue with our people. Don't any questions in return are not an attack to you. It's just to question your source. If you want to come in the shade, sis. Okay. Everything is to question your source. You just can't say whatever you want to say up here. That's what they do in the Christian churches. Open up the book and say, and God said he wanted you to get that house, sister. He wanted you to get that mansion, sister. What book and chapter? What book and chapter is that? Why does God want me to get that house and that mansion and that? He want me to get that other woman's husband. He wants me to do it because it makes me feel good. It's nowhere. It comes from your feelings. It comes from your mindset. You got what I want? Watch this.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 1, verse 21. Because that, when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imagination.
All people become vain in their imaginations. Voodoo and voodoo. It's the same thing. It's an imagination. I'm going to put my husband's underwear under the bed and bury it or something like that because I want some curse to happen upon him. We got sisters in New York that be doing some crap like that. Talking about voodoo. They be doing it.
but that's also modern day.
That's Haitian voodoo. We got sisters that do it. You can't tell me about voodoo. They do it. We still got sisters that do it. Be burying their husband. Be pouring pee on the walls. For what? Because it's a vain imagination. I want him cursed. I want something harm to fall upon him. So I'm going to do this. You can't tell me about it. We got sisters over there in Haiti right now doing it too. In the Americas, it's still a vain imagination. Come on.
And their foolish heart was darkened.
He said it's a foolish thing. When you follow your imagination, your heart is darkened. There's no light in you. Come on.
Verse 22. Professing themselves to be wise.
What do everybody do when they come to us about their doctrine? They say, our doctrine makes us better than the Bible. You profess your own wisdom. And it's not a personal attack towards you. We're attacking every imagination that exalts itself against God. Come on.
Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools and changed the glory of God. They changed the glory of the uncorruptible God into an image made like unto corruptible man, and to birds, and four-footed beasts, and creeping things.
Everybody's starting to follow what they want to follow. That's what I'm saying. Everything that y'all can come up with, we've attacked it already. We've destroyed it already. People want to worship a bird god. People want to worship the sun, talking about that's Ra. People want to worship the moon, talking about that's Allah. Say again? It's not. It's just the sun. It's just the sun. But that's what God is saying. Read on.
Verse 24, wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts.
The lust of their own hearts. They said, this song gives me warmth. My little brother in that garbage. My little brother said, he came to me this weekend talking about, yeah, the sun gives us warmth. It makes it warms everything. It gives us oxygen. It must be a God. God never said that thing was a God. It's just something that God created.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.